Hello and welcome to the Dead Air Dudes. I'm Izzy going solo for this episode in which we're going to talk, discuss, and review Netflix's Black Summer. Okay? Now, it's a zombie show that you would think, oh, another zombie show, same old shit, same old stuff. You're tired of The Walking Dead. You're tired of Z Nation. You're tired of, many other movies and shows that have brought about the same old stuff over and over again. But this show has a twist in which it shows the beginning of the so-called zombie apocalypse. Okay? It's from the same creators who created, directed, and wrote Z Nation, Craig Engler, John Hyams, and Carl Schaefer. All right, they directed and wrote the episodes in both seasons so far. And the cast in particular will go, through season one. You have Jamie King, Justin Chu Carey, Kristen Lee, Kelsey Flower, Sal Velez Jr., and a cast of hundreds. In season two, you have other characters that spoilers abound, but I don't want to give too much away, so, First, what I found interesting from the show is that it's not your traditional, zombie show or, show in general in the way it seemed, each almost like their little, like, stories within the greater story. It reminded me a lot of, if you guys have read the Game of Thrones books, how each chapter is dedicated to a different character and is taken from their perspective. Same thing here, or very similar. You would have Rose and Anna, or I do believe was one of the first ones, and it introduced Rose's character, which is Jamie King's character, and Anna's her daughter, and their husband, and what happens with them. Now, when that's happening, you see other characters, other people intermingling, and then later on, they'll have a small 10-minute or 5-minute or 20-minute thing about that character, and then how it intermingles, and they all connect at the end to make a cohesive story. All right? So that was pretty cool. And for some reason, it kept dawning upon me, and I kept seeing, because it's filmed in real time almost, and you have the shaky camera. It almost seems like it kept dawning upon me that it seems like a video game, the way it was filmed and the way you could totally see this happening in a video game. The characters acting a certain way, and I could totally see a third-person perspective video game, and all this happening, and it was greatly enjoyable for me. All right. Another thing I liked was they have fast zombies, and when you talk about fast zombies, they are the Zack Snyder type zombies from Army of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead, instead of your regular walkers from Walking Dead. Okay, and once a person dies or gets bit, they turn just like within the immediately after death they turn. And another thing that I also liked was the fact that no one here is a crack shot and they can hit a freaking zombie from a mile away moving with a shotgun, or with any gun for that matter, or with a crossbow for that matter. We have no marksmen here. And even the ones that are good shots, they miss. And so it's extremely difficult to kill these suckers, And it's, in that sense, it's kind of realistic. Because if you have never seen a zombie, or don't even mention these are zombies or anything, and to attack someone or to defend yourself, you would run, and that's what. And they give the actors credit because one actor in particular who plays Lance Kelsey Flower, the dude ran. There's probably 2 episodes where that mofo ran like full out sprints, and you have the actors who played the zombies full out sprinting right after him, and it's it's cool. It's a little nonsensical, a little unbelievable, but I mean it works within the framework of the story. All right. Now, one thing I did not like is the fact that even though it's the beginning of a zombie apocalypse, you don't have enough zombies. Okay? You don't. So when they do show up, it's cool, and it's very taut, very action oriented, very scary. It's cool. It's definitely worth the wait. But you would assume in the beginning it'd be more. So it's like sprinkled here and there. It reminded me of Walking Dead, the first season, kind of, sort of, except how Walking Dead had dragged and was very ominous and somber, the atmosphere. This was kind of like that, but it was more action based. Okay? And another thing, so you have characters. They introduce, let's say you introduce Spear, they introduce, like I said, mentioned Rose. I mentioned that there's another character named Sun who speaks no English, which is cool. That you don't understand what she's saying, but you kind of get it. And there's a lot of diversity in this cast in both seasons. So that's pretty, welcoming, I guess, a welcome change. And it was pretty cool. So, and they don't care about killing off anyone. That's what I'm going to say. No spoilers. But, kind of like Walking Dead, when don't get too attached to a character because anything can and will happen. Yep. That's what I'm going to say. The first season consisted of 8 episodes in which some of them reached within 30 to 40 minute range and some were as short as 20 to 25 minutes. So which I found kind of surprising. But it went at a brisk pace, and it was good. And then and the way it ends, it almost ended. And if it ended on that note, I would have been satisfied that the series would end. But you come back with a new season, which is catapulted 4 months into the future. Again, no spoilers here. Which came out a couple weeks ago, I do believe. And yeah, it sends the characters, the survivors of the first season, they go up north. They go up north to get away from the city, and, you figure less people, less zombies, and they find out about an airstrip and an airfield and a plane with supplies and all kinds of stuff, so that becomes the focal point. Now, one huge thing I did not like, among the other ones, is the fact that they use the tired tactic or storytelling tactic of this happened, you've seen this happen, this scene happened, and then it goes back and explains to you how it happened, which is okay the first couple times, but then you spend probably 3 to 4 episodes in the second season trying to build up to, and you want the story to progress. It's cool to find out what happened, but give me more. Give me more. And there's, a couple episodes with lots of talking heads, lots of information, lots of dialogue that wasn't all that great. But you have a humdinger of a season finale. Hopefully not a series finale, because it ends on a cliffhanger. And yeah, I mean, all in all, this show's very enjoyable. If you're a fan of zombies, if you're a fan of gore, if you're a fan of any of the actors, and if you're a fan of just something a little different within your, horror taste, give it a shot. Out of 5, I give it 3.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed the first season. Second season, the beginning wasn't as good for me, and then it pick up towards the end. So yeah, that's the review. Check it out. Izzy from the Day Dudes. Please like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and if you like more of this content, we'll keep doing it. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Save the whales.